Sabouts, and Rogueliker.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress Succession Game, episode 21 for the series. My name is Sabouts, and I have the fort under my control for the next 2 episodes. There's a lot to go over. I do have a new challenge, and so we're going to stay busy these next 2 episodes as we accomplish all of this. Now, you might remember my last episode. Right before I passed it to Roguelikers, I left him a challenge to bury our hero who had fought so valiantly to keep the goblins at bay, while our dwarves were able to get inside the fort and get to safety. And taking a look, you can see here that this hero has been buried inside of a small tomb we made at the front entrance, because I honestly can't think of a better place to put the tomb. Rogueliker decided it was more proper to put it here, and I have to agree, because now he will forever be near our front gate, watching over our dwarves and providing protection through spirit. So that's pretty awesome. We also actually have a slab out here outside of his fort, and we should actually be able to read the slab. I believe there was something engraved on it. I just not sure if I know how to actually read it. Yes, we can make a memorial hall. There should be a way to actually read it. I really don't know actually how to do that. I'm not sure what the key is. I thought that we could just read it here. I guess not. Well, either way, basically what the slab states, because Rogueliker actually sent me a picture of it. Basically what it states is that he actually was 18 years old, and he had a wife and kid in another faraway land, and he simply was just coming in visiting our fort. I think the saddest part about what it said was that he's gone missing. Well, we know he hasn't gone missing. He's dead. He died here, but to his wife and kid, they don't know where he is. He's missing. That's super sad. I don't care who you are. It's like the saddest thing I ever heard. So we did honor him by building a tomb for him. I think it really was the best way to do it, because he did hold off those goblins when they raided the fort. Now, taking a look up here, you can see we've got a nice new pasture that Rogueliker built. Probably one of the best ways to do it, so I think that works right there. Open up Dwarf Therapist real quick. Let's quickly introduce Jester into the game, so welcome. He's now added to the fort. Once again, I say it all the time, I'll say it again. If you guys are watching this and you don't have a dwarf and you want one, let us know, because there's 59 unnamed dwarves, and any one of them could be yours. Now, taking a look at my challenge. My challenge is to train war animals. I am a little bit familiar with this. I have messed around with this feature before, so luckily I don't have to do too much studying on it. I see we have a pen pasture here that can be removed. So remove this zone, please. And we should have a pen/pasture up here. We do. Place to train war animals. Usually outside is the best place, so we'll just make a small zone outside to do it. And it doesn't have to be anything huge. We'll just put it right here in the corner, and this is actually going to be the animal training area. Now, what do we have here? What was that? Okay, dwarves just training outside right now because we're trying to get them we're trying to get rid of the sun sickness that they can get. All right, now we got to get some animals trained. So going over to animals, we want to set some of these up to be trained. I think dogs would be the best. I see we have one that's already got an owner, it looks like. We want to set them up to be war trained. What else? Giant jaguar, we're going to war train that. The puppies we won't worry about right now. What else? Okay, that looks like that's all we have. None of these are trained. They're actually all captured in cages. Why don't we just slaughter them? That seems like the best thing to do. And there's probably a couple other things that we can slaughter here that we really don't need. Because we don't want to keep too many animals around, because then they start getting names and then things start getting bad. Although all of our animals were slaughtered. When I had the fort in my control a couple episodes ago. Okay, I think that's fine. Now for actually setting who trains them, we've got a couple people. Let's go into Dwarf Therapist real quick and see who's set up to do training, animal training. So animal trainer, okay, Grandpa Ty can do animal training. I see Arthur Curry has a little bit of experience in it. All right, this person does. Let's turn off the people that don't have very good experience. We want the people with a lot of experience to be doing the animal training. So anybody that doesn't really have a lot of experience, we don't want them doing it. Really, honestly, not even these people. Grandpa Ty's got a pretty good amount, but he's also doing a lot of other things like hunting and trapping and animal caretaking. So we'll just leave that off for him. For these people who we turned off, we can have animal caretaker on maybe for some of them. I guess there's relatively enough animal caretakers. Here we go. And then down here we have Arith and Godin. So we'll have them as well because they're all pretty well set up. Okay, so let's do that. All right, and then let's actually go ahead and just select trainers so that we know who we're getting. So I think we'll have Grandpa Ty train that dog here, and then Arith will have him do the Jaguar. Actually, you know what? We'll have Godin do this one. There we go. So then every animal has a different trainer. Okay, so that works. So that's my challenge accomplished pretty much. It's going to take some time now for the training to actually take effect. So really, my challenge is over. It's as much as I could do. I can see that we've got lots of things going on. Are we putting bones here? Okay, awesome. So that's good. Make wooden bolts. That should be changed to make bone bolts. I think that's what he meant. We'll put that on repeat. I see everybody else is busy. We have a massive stockpile over here with finished goods and such. Probably going to go ahead and sell a lot of these next time a trader comes because we really don't need all of this. What do we got? Some mine carts. I see a bunch of wooden chests. Okay, so that's all stuff that we could trade. Now, something I really want to do during when the fort's in my control is I want to go ahead and keep working on these bedrooms because we need to get dwarves bedrooms. Dwarves do not have bedrooms. That's a problem right now. I'm surprised we haven't had any issues with that, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and put the rest of these cabinets in. We're going to have to probably add more bedrooms on in the future. But yep, we'll get the cabinets all installed. And then chests, and we should have plenty of containers, which I think is... No, it's not that. H, yes, okay. Chests, lots and lots of chests. Cherry wood chests, large chests. I don't really care what kind of chests they are so long as they're... As long as they're ready to go. Let's actually get these rooms as well. We're not going to get them all right now. I'll have to put in an order to have more chests added. Okay, what is going on? There we go. Oh, that looks like a special chest or something. What is that? What was that? Stockpile. Stocks. Find me chest. This is in no particular order, I see. Can I change the... No. Boxes and... There we go. Right there's that. What is this? Wow, basic... Wow, that's a really good chest. Basic value of 3,600. That's a special chest. We must have had somebody with a strange mood. And I don't know if Rogueliker noticed it or not. I haven't seen, but we've got it here. So where do we want to put that chest? It's going to want to be in a noble's room. Which noble needs a chest? We have a mayor? Who's the mayor? Roy Stonibus? Maybe I knew that, maybe I didn't. One chest needs 2 chests. Does he even have a room? No dining room, no weapon racks, no armor stands. He has his cabinet. Okay, where's Roy Stonibus's room? That needs to change. And actually, we need to put a table in there. Okay, this dwarf clearly needs these dwarves clearly need more chests. You can see there's some clothing laying around, especially in this dwarf's room. Healer zombie. Okay, let's get a chest in there. But I don't want to place that really nice chest just yet. Okay, we'll save that chest for now. Maybe we'll use it if we have the king or something come here. So we don't want to place that chest if we can help it. There. This should give a place for these guys to place their items. Okay, now all of these should have rooms, and they do. These should all be assigned. They are, okay. Where did I start? Okay, here we go. And right there is actually Roy Stonibus's room. Okay, that's something we'll work on. We'll get him a mayor's office and whatnot, but I'm not, as bad as it sounds, I'm not really that concerned about it just yet. I've got other things to worry about. Like actually getting all of these dwarves rooms. So we'll just assign a few more, and that'll finish up this row, and then we'll move on to something else. Like I said, assigning rooms to dwarves is kind of like an ongoing process, because if I sat here and did it, it would take me all episode to do. So it just makes sense for me to go through, assign a couple here and there as I go along. It's going to take a while anyways, and the dwarves don't seem to be complaining about it. So unless they start complaining about it, I won't make it a #1 priority. I'll just go ahead and assign a few and be done with it. Just like that. Now, why is nobody getting rid of this corpse? Okay, it was forbidden, I guess, but now it's claimed, so somebody should dump it. We got a lot of drinking food. We got a lot of drinking food. Okay, what else do we need to do? We need to mess with the military stuff a little bit. I wanted to move the military into this room here, which is why this room is empty, and move them out of this room down here, which is only a military room right now, simply because of the fact that it was supposed to be another dining room. So we're going to go ahead and work on putting a military room up here. Now I'm going to need a stockpile for weapons and such, but we'll put that kind of in this room here. It doesn't need to be anything special. That right there would honestly be more than enough room for now. And we'll build it out of chalk. Let's see. Not granite, gabbro. Let's use some of this up that we have laying around. I guess. What do we have like a stupid amount of? Okay, I see that we're eating a lot of our rocks up, actually, surprisingly. I guess we'll build it out of granite. It'll be a nice granite wall. We've still got, the mines are still being cleared. But why don't we go ahead and dump more items, I guess. So all of this can be dumped. That'll at least get it carried upstairs. Keep dwarves busy. I always like keeping dwarves busy. There's no point in keeping them moving around. Or keeping them sitting around. We want to keep them moving around. That's the goal. Okay. And where's the dump pile? Is this the dump pile? Or what is this? That is the dump pile. Okay. Let's go ahead and claim some of that stuff that's there. Reclaim items. So if we just reclaim this pile, that'll get dwarves moving too, because they're going to go run in there and deal with all of that. Look at this stockpile. Holy crap. I can't wait for like a trade, like to be able to get rid of this stuff with trade. Okay, let's put some doors down now. I think that's something that we need to focus on, is getting some of these rooms doored in, because it can actually help. We'll try to stick to a general theme, I guess. I'd like to have a door here, which means I'd have to put a wall on each side. I'm going to spend the rest of this episode just patching up places of the fort. There's places here that just could be better, and so I'll go ahead and we'll actually do that. We'll use chalk blocks for that, that's fine. Because we can put a door then right here, but we can't do it just yet. Do I have any statues? Need statue. Okay, I want to get some statues made. What do we want to make them out of? Granite statues would be pretty cool. So we could do granite statues. See, lots of dwarves are hauling rocks around. I always love the hauling of rocks. Oh, they're trying to finish these floors, this floor here. He's trying to actually turn this whole courtyard into like a floor area. That's pretty neat. You see that our... Oh, I actually need to remove one of these walls. One of these walls cannot be a wall. What is this? How could I divide this up if I wanted to? Right here, right? Yeah. So this could be a wall, door here, and door here. So actually... we want to remove that. Or let's see. I forget how to remove walls. Oh boy. There's like a remove construction. Cause I just made a wall across here and I really didn't want to do it like that. I didn't think about it until after. No, it's not what it is. Alright, I guess we'll take a look real quick. I forgot. There we go. Building placement. Specifics. Alright, legal placement. Blah, blah, blah. Once the building is placed, you'll be able to choose the objects you want to use from the list. When you finish selecting... Oh boy. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll figure it out after this episode, and then I'll just deal with it next time. Because I forgot what it is if I wanted to remove a wall. It's like remove construction or something, but I'm not sure. If it's actually it's bothering me, but I'll just figure it out later. It's not a big deal. I'll know as soon as I log off and look it up real quick. Okay, so that we do want that to be the military area, but we're not really too focused on getting it yet. We are going to get it soon. I do want to get some statues. That was the whole reason I left these empty areas open, was for statues, so we should go ahead and get some statues made. Now, I don't know if I really want them made out of just anything. They should be made out of something special. I think we can make them out of... Let's see, we're making rock pots. Forging iron chains has not been done yet. New order. Do we have iron bars? Make pig iron bars. Construct iron statues. Forge. Do we even have the resources to make, because the iron chains have been up there for a while, because we need traction benches. Where is our smelter? Metalsmith, mechanics workshop, leather workshop. Right, there's a smelter. Smelter. Okay, he's smelting ore. That should... Tetrahedrite should give us, if I'm not mistaken, I need a smelting area so I can pay better attention. It's going to be up here because this is where bars are being stored. Copper. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That gives us copper. We don't have iron bars yet. That was silly of me to task somebody out to do that. I remember now we don't have that, I don't think. So, new order, we want copper chains if we can. Copper, forged copper chain, and we want 4 of them. There we go. So that should work now. That'll give us our traction benches, which is what we need to put in our hospital. Our hospital needs traction benches because it does not have traction benches yet. That's actually pretty important. I've got, let's see, we're making charcoal. We could probably cancel that for now and just set an order to have a certain amount made. Because what's going to happen is if we keep just making everything over and over again, we're going to end up with a lot of stuff. So that way I'll set it up to have like 50 made, and then once it's done and made, and I feel like I need more later on in the future, I'll make more. But if I keep a lot of these things on repeat, I'm going to end up with just a way overabundance of items. You can see our stockpile's almost already about to overflow again. And you don't want to keep making large stockpiles. It can really actually make things spiral out of control for your fort if you have too many items. Which one's this? Mechanics workshop. I was going to put stone here. Okay, we can keep doing that then. We want stone here. Okay, that'll be for the mechanics workshop, so we can make rock mechanisms, which actually can be pretty valuable too if you make a lot of them, which I'll go ahead and set in order for, let's see, rock mechanisms, and let's get 20 of them going. Do we have a manager, and does he have everything he needs to do his job? He has his office. That's really all he needs. He wants a dining room and more chests. Who is our manager? I'm sorry, I missed that name. Manager is, Roguelike. Okay, he's our manager? He wasn't the manager before. Wait, does he have a bedroom here? Oh, right here. Okay, he had a bedroom over here too. So let me get rid of that. Assign the bed to somebody else because Roguelike already has one. He doesn't need 2 beds. So there we go. And let's give him another chest because he asked for another one. But we're not going to give him like some crazy chest. He's not that special. So we're not giving him that. We'll just give him an apple wood chest. And then he wants better offices and such, which I could actually do by starting to smooth the stone. So why don't we start smoothing some stone here and there? I think we'll go ahead and get all the stone smoothed where the nobles live. So let's work on that now, since that's something that we haven't done. I don't want to smooth everything just yet, but we'll go ahead and do it a little bit here and there and start working on that. So people will come down there and start doing that. And an animal has become a stray war jaguar, siege operator. Oh, a siege operator has been taken by a mood. Let's see what he does. He's running off. Okay, this is my first strange mood, so I'm pretty excited about this. He's grabbing some stone, it looks like. Hopefully he gets everything he needs. We've got a lot of stuff in the fort, so I think he's going to be all right. He's grabbing some more stone. He's grabbing even more stone. Okay, he's running back off again. He's grabbing some cloth. He's off again. He's grabbing some gems. This is going to be a good item. I hope he has everything he needs. 2 gems. He's off again. Oh, he's grabbing some leather. Oh, he's done it. He's beginning the mysterious construction. Awesome. So we're going to get a pretty neat item. Oh, very exciting. Could be something super cool. I hope it's like some type of weapon, but it probably won't be. He's using what kind of workshop? A mason's workshop. So it's probably going to be some type of table or chair or maybe like a statue. It'd be cool if it was a statue. I'll put it in a really good spot. If your dwarves pass a statue, they get good thoughts and good feelings. So if it's a good statue, I'll put it here near the entrance. So every dwarf entering and exit the fort will get a good feeling. I'd like to expand upon the farm area a little bit. Maybe start getting an egg production going so we can have some eggs, and I could even potentially move the butcher and everything up here by the farm and a milk place and stuff like that. I mean, setting up the whole farm area can be later down the road, but it's something to think about in the future. However, we are at the end of this episode, so I think, let's see, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do next time. I got to think about it. Since we got the challenge completed nice and early, that does open up the option for me to be able to mess with some things, so I'll probably... stockpiles are looking pretty good. I'm probably going to keep organizing some things. We are working on smoothing stone now for our nobles. I think that's going to make them a lot happier. We might start addressing the problems of the nobles soon. I think that we can work on doing that. Then we need to get our military moved upstairs so they're close to the entrance. They can respond to threats better. So might be what we do as well. So thank you guys for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.